Hey guys, welcome to the channel. We're doing something a little different today. We're not doing any music reactions, but I figured I would tell you guys a story about the time I met KORN, or kind of, or whatever. And then FIELDY did something. The bass player, he did some shit. And I was like, whoa. So stick around, check it out, and yeah, let's get into it. So it was back in like the summer of like '98, and it was the day that they released their third album, Follow the Leader, and they were doing a big autograph signing down in the Village down in New York, down like Lower Manhattan and whatnot. There was a Sam Goody there on 6th Avenue and like West 8th Street. So anybody in New York or familiar with that, knows the area and whatnot. And that Sam Goody used to do autograph signings all the time. I met Typo Negative there. I met Megadeth there. And then KORN was like, they were doing an autograph thing there too. So, and at that point, they were like, fucking like top of their shit. I mean, they were everywhere. Like, they were the hot fucking band at that point. So we get there and we're standing outside, waiting online. There are people everywhere, man. I mean, the fucking line was so damn huge. It was just, I had friends of mine who got there at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I happened to be the asshole, or one of the many assholes that shows up at like 2 in the afternoon. Yeah, I'm just going to join you guys right here, one of my friends got pissed off because, he got there at like 7 o'clock in the morning, was like 3 people online ahead of him, and then by like 3 in the afternoon, there was like, like 50, maybe 100 people or something ahead of him. And he was like, what the hell, So he's like, yeah, pull me up. We're going to crowd surf me to the front. Pull me to the front. So he starts crowd surfing to the front. Cop walks by, sees him, pulls him down. Basically, he's just like, yeah, get off the line, go home, or I'm putting you under arrest. And he was pissed off, and he left because he didn't want to get arrested. And although he was like 16 at the time, charges probably wouldn't have, whatever, but, whole other thing, And, yeah, we're standing there, we're all whatever. Fucking some dude jumps on top of the bus stop, and they have like those tour buses, the open deck on the top coming by. They're seeing like all these like thousands of people lined up down fucking 6th Avenue and whatnot, and bus rolls by and people are taking pictures and waving. So this dude just jumps up on top of the bus stop and just fucking moons everybody, sticks his ass out and shit all for 6th Avenue to see and whatnot. So crazy shit going on that day. It was just one of those things. It was just pure chaos in the air. So we're standing outside. We're all tired. It's been a long day. We're all waiting. And then finally KORN arrives. Same thing as like that double-decker bus. They're up on the top, and, they're like waving to the crowd and shit. The only member who wasn't there that day was Jonathan Davis. Like, people in the crowd were talking something to the fact that, like, I think like his grandmother had passed away, his grandfather, like somebody in his family had passed away, and he had to go back home and whatnot. So he wasn't there for the autograph signing, but it was the rest of the band that was there. And so they showed up. They get off the bus, they go inside, so everybody's still outside waiting because they're not ready to send people in yet, And then, so after we're there, we're waiting. It's like an hour at this point, it felt like. And then someone comes out from Sam Goody and is just like, yeah, so if you pre-ordered the album, you get to skip the line and come in first. So then you're seeing like all these people just coming off the line and going all the way to the front, and everybody's getting even more pissed off. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, we've been here since like, fucking early this morning. We're already pissed off all these people got in the line ahead of us, and now there's more people. Like, this is bullshit, so there was already people getting more worked up and everything. And then eventually we got in, and then they bring you in, and then you have to go up to the staircase to the second floor. And that's like the area where they have it all staged up and everything. So all the band members are lined up. And I had one of those old school wind up cameras, those little Kodak things, where the throwaway cameras. And anybody who's too young to not remember that, they used to sell these cameras. You would buy the camera for like $5 or something like that, like in a CVS or whatever. And little plastic thing. And it was like, you know, black on the sides. It had like the yellow Kodak wrap around, whatever, like a paper, whatever. And then you take a picture, you wind it up. You can even hold the little button for the flash and take the picture, and then you just wind it up and whatnot. But unlike cameras today, you couldn't see what pictures were what. So if your picture didn't come through, it just didn't come through, and there's no way for you to find out until you had to get processed and paid for and all that shit. Someone had to develop them, and then you pick them up. And then you get your pictures, and you're like, well, that sucks. Half my pictures didn't come out. But anyway, I had one of those. So we get in, and we're getting up to the tables where all the guys from KORN are sitting down and whatnot, and then doing autographs. And they only were signing autographs of the CD, like the booklet, like the inlet. And I told a friend of mine, I was like, dude, listen, take my camera and get a picture of me with the guys in the band and just kind of like go down the line, you know what I mean? And he's trying to wind, I wound the camera up. I gave it to him, it was ready, you know? I was like, here, wound up, it's ready. Just hold the fucking, you know, like, you know how to operate this thing, you know? So he goes to take a picture. Security's like rushing us out. So it's like, you know, you barely even say what's up to the guys or anything. It's like, oh, cool. Oh, shit. Like, now I'm already gone. Like, I barely even had a chance to even say what's up to them. They're just pushing everybody through, just trying to get everybody out. And then I looked over at the table, you know, where the band, you know, where the guys were, and my camera is sitting on the table. So apparently my friend went to take a picture, camera wasn't working. So he just put the thing down, didn't give it back to me or anything, and we just kept on walking. So I was like, wait, hold on, let me grab my camera, and, you know, what the fuck, you know, pay for the fucking thing, you know, maybe I'll just snap off a couple pictures as they're walking by. I didn't get a picture with them and whatnot. It was kind of like, fuck, you know. So I grabbed my camera, and all my friends are like, dude, do you see what FIELDY did? And I'm like, FIELDY did what, you know? And they're like, dude, you didn't see what he did? I'm like, no. And they're like, dude, he took your camera, like, you know, my friend put the camera down on the table. And all my friends were like, dude, yeah, he picked up your camera and took a picture of himself. Like, basically took a selfie, but, you know, back in 98, the word selfie didn't exist. So like, yeah, he took your camera and took a picture of himself and put the camera back down. And then you grabbed it. And I'm like, I didn't see him do that. I'm like, you guys don't bullshit me, man. I'm already pissed off that I couldn't get the picture with him. And then this dude was just going to leave my camera on the table. You know, like, don't bullshit me. You know, and they're like, dude, we're serious. We're dead serious. We're dead serious. And I'm like, yeah, fuck that. You know, that's bullshit. And I'm like, I'm just going to take pictures of the band as they're walking by, or, you know, whatever. And at that point, I guess it just got too chaotic. There was just way too many people, and there was just way too much going on, that they decided to shut the event down. Like the coordinators, whatever, the store, whatever, they just said, no more people are coming in. And when they told people outside that they're just canceling the event, you know, and we're talking, there's like thousands and thousands of people, and maybe only a few hundred got in. And then you're telling all these people who've been waiting around for hours and hours all day long in a hot summer sun that event's over, go home, you're not going to go and get an autograph, you're not going to meet the band or anything. And apparently people went apeshit outside to the point that we were done. We're like, okay, well, the band is gone. We got our autographs, and we've been here all the goddamn day. We want to get the fuck out of here. We want to go. So we go to leave, and they won't let anybody outside. We're like, what the hell? Like, let us out, you know? And they're like, they're rioting outside. We let you out. We open the door. It's just pure chaos. So stay in here until the police can get that shit under control out there. Because otherwise, it's just going to be, just, you know, whatever. So we're just like inside the store, and we're just like, fuck, like all day long we wanted to get in. Now we got in, and now we want to leave, and we can't even leave. But, and it was crazy. We got outside, and fucking, it was middle of the summer. It was evening by that point. Ghost town. Like, we were the only people on the entire block. They had a helicopter with like a searchlight going up and down the fucking road. There was a car from K-Rock 92.3, and that thing was completely trashed. Fucking, it was just pure. We were like, holy shit! Like, what the fuck is going on? It was like we just entered a war zone. It was just like trash everywhere. Like, you know, just pure nuts. We're just, what the fuck? We're like, it's a good thing we got in time. You know what I mean? And but it was pure craziness. It was just like, wow. Anyway, so I do have here little autograph from that day for the album cover, the little booklet and whatnot, you know. So you can see here, got the autographs of 4 of the 5 members. And then, as I said, I came across this, and you can tell this is old because this is an old picture and it's kind of got some damage on it. But here's the picture that Fieldy took of himself, a little selfie. You see, like, the follow the leader thing in the background, the little, I don't know if you can really make it out, but yeah. That's a selfie he took of himself, the little thing here. I don't have the negatives anymore, but you can see on the back, like, you know, it's this old school. You can see the Kodak. Yeah, if you look close, you can see, like, the Kodak back print. But yeah, so it sucks, like, these little scratches here. I don't know. I had this thing sitting in fucking storage for years. I was just going through some stuff and I came across that, and I was like, yeah, I gotta come on here and tell the story about that, because it was pretty cool. When I saw that, I was like, holy shit, my friends weren't lying. He actually did take a picture of himself. So this in itself might be, if Fieldy's ever taken selfies or whatever, I mean, this might be one of, like, the earliest selfies from 1998. So, but yeah, as I said, I came across that stuff and I thought it'd be kind of cool to share that with you guys. Yeah, fuck it, that's all I got. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Like the video if you enjoyed the story, and comment if any of you guys happen to be there that day or remember that, or any KORN fans, whatever, you know. Definitely feel free to comment down below. If you want to hear some other stories and stuff, let me know as well. I might throw a little bit of a segment on this for, like, some concerts or different music stories and past shit that, you know, that I've got over the years. But I think this was one of the cooler ones, though. So as I said, I came across that picture. I was like, oh, I got to tell that story. I've forgotten all about that. Just really pissed off that this picture's got so much damage to it, though. But I mean, 20-something odd years sitting in storage. It's bound to happen at some point. I didn't really take care of it properly, but that's on me. Oh well. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and like the video, subscribe, comment, and all that stuff, and catch you guys on the next video.